Hey guys, what's going on? So today I got an update about the Lumina for you guys. So obviously there isn't a whole lot to fix. You guys, if you stay tuned to my last video on the Lumina, obviously the aftermath would have showed you most of this stuff. I think I've made my decision about the rear end. I don't think I'm going to really touch it at all, because I'm a little bit scared about hurting this frame rail more. Because you guys can see, I didn't even know it was like this. You see there's a pretty good gash right here. That's actually the metal separating, so if I try pulling this back down, it could rip this entire frame rail off, and it's just not worth it to me. And this side's more well protected than this side, and I'm not going to pull down this side because, well, you still got the bumper on it, so you're going to end up pulling both sides down, and that may rip that. So, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I don't think it's really hurting anything. I can still see out the back just fine. I might beat this down just a little bit so I can see a little bit better out of this corner right here. But overall, back end's still really solid. Got a couple, I actually said I don't think the back end really moved back here at all, but it did a little bit. So you got a kink right there. I don't know if you can see it with the sun. Yeah, you can. There's a kink right there, and there's a small kink over here. This is not a kink right here. This is factory, I believe. But very minimal movement. Not anything I'm really that concerned about. Most of the work I'm actually doing is going to be on the front end. The bumper needs to come off, and I already got the radiator out and everything, so that all came out nicely, and the radiator is holding water just fine. So that's good news. I got a radiator that's good. Another one. This is the AC condenser that was in front of the radiator, and you guys can see this is where the bumper hit it. This is why it's important to put protect this meat shield in front of the radiator, because this thing's going to end up taking those hits. This right here, and especially this is where the bumper hit it. You guys can see, obviously not hurt on this side, and as a result, the radiator's still very straight and not hurt at all, really. So that's why it's so important. But get this bumper off. We're going to straighten out these where it mounts, bolts up, where the bumper bolts up, and that's what we're going to end up doing just in a few minutes here, actually. And gonna end up bolting up another of this kind of bumper. I went to the junkyard yesterday and picked up 2 more of these bumpers because I like them. So, because they really just hold up pretty well. I mean, I used the front end a decent amount, and it doesn't look like it would have bent much more than this. It was already bent to this point pretty early on, so at least towards the end there, it was only just starting to touch that AC condenser in it. And I would add a little bit more life in the front end with this bumper on it, so I'm not that scared. Not that I'm really trying to save this car anyway. Did get a better look at this kinking frame over on this side. It is pretty bad right up front here. Got a pretty good kink all over the place, actually. This right here is bent. Got a bend right through here. The entire frame is just slightly pushed over this way from about right under this core support. So that's all because of this hit right here, really. This hit ended up hitting me right on the side of the frame rail, and it just actually pushed over everything a little bit. And you guys can see after I took that Camry head on, it did buckle the frame rail right up front here. So between getting hit this way and getting hit back, it did crumple the frame a little bit right up front, but I'm not that concerned about it. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue. Well, obviously I'm not that worried about it because it's going to end up crushing anyway, because I'm going to end up trying to use the front end a little bit more this time, obviously. I don't plan to be as ginger with this car this time. It's already earned itself a name in the books for wins, so, or at least my first one. So I'm very happy with this car, guys. I can't say it enough, but I'm going to be getting all this straightened out today, and I'll get you guys an update video. So stay tuned for more updates on the Lumina. It will be running hopefully very, very soon. This week, actually, this upcoming week, this thing's getting ran, hopefully. That's what we're all hoping for. as long as nothing stupid happens and as long as I'm able to run it. We'll get this thing ran and hopefully finished off, and we'll move on to our next car. Hopefully something as clean as this one, or at least close to it. So, alrighty guys, so stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.